I've just ejaculated.
First thing they hear in the stream.
Damn right. You have to draw them in. Take 7 seconds for a YouTuber to make a...
You upload it properly, just cut that first little bit out. Beautiful.
Welcome to the When It Hits the Fan Minecraft live stream.
What would you do if he's just failed to upload?
Fuck off.
It was like,
Started
he just forgot to press start.
I'd do that all over again.
I mean, we're not even on yet. Like, what are we doing, Dom?
I've got your story. Has everyone got Harry's story loaded? Who's reading Harry's story?
I think Robbie was meant to be.
No, I can't read anything.
Okay, let me do an introduction. Hello, welcome to the late Christmas live stream. We were supposed to be doing this on Christmas Eve, but things went on. So we're doing it now instead.
I'm about to go to church.
Shut up! My family's Christian, okay?
That's not even a joke. What she did.
You dissing my beliefs now. You know what? You'll never be in a When It Hits the Fan video
Hey,
again.
I got an A star in RE, so you know I can't really be dissing your religious beliefs.
Yeah.
But I can sort it myself, wouldn't it?
The thing that really gets the story going.
Okay, so
the
in this
look
live stream, we're
back
basically
to
just gonna be reading
Christmas.
stories and having a laugh.
We're reading FanFictions that we wrote.
Yeah, we wrote.
Did you use the thumbnail I made?
The non-sexual.
Yeah, I did.
yes,
I used the thumbnail.
Then that should clarify what the stream is. You shouldn't have to say
We've got
So-
Will from the in-betweeners.
it. Is he even joining? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
so he'd catch the M, wouldn't he?
All right. So let's. I'll try and read the comments as we do it. Literally not funny's already commented. What have I just came in on? Cancer. So who's reading Harry's then?
Who can do a good Adam Sandler impression?
I think Dom can.
None of us can do good ones.
I think Dom should, because Dom, you can do a pretty good Adam Sandler
Dom,
impression.
you're the
can't.
only
do it in
reason,
the voice.
you're the
read
only
it,
reason
I'll
this
try.
meme exists.
Okay, let's start.
Oh, the anticipation.
Adam Sandler, the nurse called. The doctor will see you now. Adam Sandler walked to the doctor's door. Knock knock.
Put a bit of drama into the voice, Dom.
Adam
Let's do Adam
Sandler walked to the doctor's door.
He needs to do an
We
Adam
expect
Sandler
quality
Knock,
here.
Mm.
The viewers
Pissed
want
off, I'm high
quality.
as fuck right now. Adam Sandler ignored the doctor's remark and walked in the room. Oh well, look who it is. It's old Adam Sandler. Sandy, my boy. Take a seat, me old skivvy. Adam Sandler took a seat at the desk. So, doctor, what's my result? Doctor? Adam Sandler's doctor was a white phone. Has a white phone dripping out of his mouth.
Can I do the parts of the doctor?
Yeah, you can do Doctor.
Yeah, you did the doctor. I think it's doctor now.
Oh, how silly. It looks like I overdosed again. Anyway, your test results.
So are they both Adam Sandler? Both
No,
both
no.
played by Adam Sandler.
No.
Everyone's Adam Sandler.
No,
As-
you find out who the Doctor is later on. Like,
Okay.
As Adam Sandler's
Is it Super
doctor,
Hands?
as Adam Sandler's
Jeez.
doctor, as currently
Yeah,
high as a kite, it took him longer than usual to read his notes.
I missed up the W.
Oh, yes. Now I see.
The doctor looked, on at his desk
I missed out the D.
and took a line of coke.
Ah, oh, Adam Sandler, you got cancer.
Oh no! Mr. Adam Sandler said with shock. As Adam Sandler knew the doctor was tripping balls, Adam Sandler took the doctor's notes to see what Adam Sandler's diagnosis. You say Adam Sandler, don't you? See what
That's
Adam
what
Sandler's
Adam Sandler,
diagnosis was, and it was
I actually
glorious.
recommend you do that as a stylistic choice.
It was glorious. Adam Sandler had cancer. With
Oh,
tears
no.
streaming down Adam Sandler's face, Adam Sandler stood up from Dr. Escobar's desk and ran out of the room.
Oh, God.
But before Adam Sandler could leave, Adam Sandler needed a drink. Adam Sandler took the cup of what Adam Sandler suspected was water and took a sip. Wait, is this Adam Sandler that says this?
Yes, this is Adam Sandler.
Now that's some high quality H2O. And so Adam Sandler ran out of the room just as the doctor was finishing the rest of the lines of coke he had left on the desk. Goodbye, doctor.
See ya, Adam Sandler.
The doctor said while
And then-
constantly smashing his head against the wall on the table.
Yes, and then there's a new chance.
You aren't kidding when you said this was a
This
short
one's-
story.
This one's quite short.
Okay. It has been 3 months, and Adam Sandler had lost everything. Adam Sandler lost Adam Sandler's wife, kids, house, and job. Adam Sandler had nothing. Adam Sandler had nothing other than an old PC with limited access to Adam Sandler movies. If people see how sad Adam, wait, am I supposed to say this?
This is him. Look at the
people
voices.
see how sad Adam Sandler is with cancer, people might pay me money.
And so Adam Sandler made his own new YouTube channel, The YouTube Boy.
You know, instead of the water boy. It's a good joke. Very good joke.
Okay. Another 3
Love
months
me.
had passed, and Adam Sandler's money and subscriber count had not made much progress. With only a few subscribers and just under 100 views, the ad revenue was slow. Until one day, where Adam Sandler came across two YouTubers called Storm Gaming and When It Hits the Fan. Adam Sandler often spent time watching their videos, laughing and crying at these YouTube sensations, and that was when Adam Sandler found out about their Discord server. With no hesitation, Adam Sandler joined the server where Adam Sandler could meet the only people on YouTube who could guide Adam Sandler to success. ... I think it'd be better if it was longer.
It's amazing.
That is,
But yeah, that was
that
alright.
is beautiful.
Okay, Literally Not Funny said it's beautiful,
But the
Killer
reason-
said love it, and then Literally Not Funny says why isn't Tom in the stream? Because this is just like my
Tom's
sidelines.
gay.
This is just my other group of friends. I'm sorry. I sound a bit like Noah J, I think, when I go deeper. Like when he segues off.
I've just crushed an M&M with my wrist.
Wait, I wonder if I can
God,
zoom in on that
I've
profile
got,
picture. No, I can't. See the profile picture. It's great.
Alright, Dom, your story now?
Okay, my story. Who's reading that? Harry. Let me get it up.
Harry, yeah.
Oh, go on then.
Where's the link to it?
Send it in
It's
the
on
Skype.
Minecraft YouTubers.
It's meant to be
Oh,
called the
no.
Minecraft YouTuber.
It's, oh god, it is.
I'm sorry, Tom.
It says
I'm
it's
sorry,
been
man.
deleted, Dom.
Yeah, it's been
What?
deleted.
This has.
It was that
Let me
shit.
resend the link. Hang on.
It got rejected. You got rejected, bitch.
It says the content you requested is unavailable. It may have been deleted or moved locations, or you might not have permission to view it. You probably haven't actually published it, Dom.
Oh, shit, how do I publish it?
I bet he hasn't.
I probably
No, it
haven't.
wouldn't
How
let
do I
us.
do that?
Just send it in the send it in the Skype chat. Send it in the Skype
Oh god, no. Have you
I have.
published
I
it?
just sent 2 links. It says published. The Minecraft YouTubers.
Se- Send it in one of the
No,
chats.
no, Dom, you need to go onto it and make sure it's published. It says that anyway.
How do I publish it then? How do I do it?
Right, so you go onto it.
Yeah.
Go on to
Oh,
edit.
such a
Go on to
noob.
edit. No, Dom was new to this. Go on to edit, and then it should say publish all changes
Oh, okay. Publish all.
to the right, to the left.
Minecraft
there you
YouTube,
go.
I need to change
Alright.
it too.
Now send us the link. And if there's not a picture, it's no good. There has to be a picture.
When it's the fan, content since when?
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay.
Come
It's
on,
been
the people
published
in
now.
the streamer. Right, okay, let's send
Okay,
the
try
link
click
then.
on- Wait, do I need to send a new
Oh,
one?
wait. Maybe. Oh, no, we're fine, we're fine.
You got it? Okay.
Christ, the prologue.
I need to go back on it.
Will I need to say any lines in it?
Yeah, we need to know when we're speaking, boys.
It's only
Yeah.
Austin that's really saying any lines, and me. So
Right, well, I can do the weirdest gay impression. So,
yeah, Harry, be off.
so that there you go.
okay, so James, you be...
Jason.
yeah, Jason's in this, baby
Alright.
Jason. Okay, I'll let Harry, start reading.
Oh, bit Jason.
Who's gonna be Jason? Jason's only has one line.
gamer?
Wait, what? So am I doing the?
This is the only thing
Who's
Jason
Jason?
says, by the way.
What was it like to be a gamer?
It's a question that Jason would often ask his father, who is now a retired YouTuber sensation. Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord, repent my sins. His channel name was Ozstock Games, and he was most famous for his Minecraft Let's Plays. God, you can tell you did this in 10 minutes. But they're the reason he was forced to retire as a YouTube sensation. One day, Jason's father got fed up with him asking, so he decided to tell him the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Is this court now?
Yes.
Jason had never seen him since. Oh,
Jason had never. Oh wait, shit. Had never been the same since I didn't put the bean in there. Okay, next chapter. That was the prologue.
Christ,
Not read very well.
wait, who's doing all the speech in this? Because it's...
You can if you want.
You and Dom, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Dom, you got to say your lines.
Okay, I'll say my lines and then someone.
Yeah,
say
I don't know your lines. Ooh, pardon my sins, Lord. It smells. Right, here we go. Chapter 1. The Gamers. By I Am Gay.
We don't.
It all started when Ozzy and his best friend Chegg... Really?
Yeah, my name's Chegg.
Okay. We were at home discussing about YouTube. Right, so who
Okay, this is me.
Who does this then?
I'm just saying, we could make a ton of money and gamer girls would love us.
Chegg exclaimed with enthusiasm in his voice. There we go.
We've been pro gamers for years now. Why not put that to good use?
That's the point. But it means I'd have to give up.
Can someone else read, please? Harry, you're a terrible reader.
Oh, sorry, it's just
James,
I read ahead.
I'm still finishing off mine, I can't.
Oh, okay, you know what, I'll read it, okay?
Robbie?
Soothing.
Oh yeah,
I
Robbie.
can't see the story. I ain't got
I'll
a
read it,
stupid website.
okay? That's a good point.
I
That's a
read
good point,
I'd
but it
read
means I'd have to
fast-paced.
give up kid fiddling, Ozzy replied with a tear running down his cheek. Right.
Well, that's
Anyway,
tragic.
think of all the money, the fame, the gamer girls, the fan meetups, the gamer girls, the big houses, the gamer girls, the drama, and the gamer girls. Chegg had more excitement in his voice than the last time he lied about getting laid. Well, alright then, why not? Answered Ozzy. So they both grabbed their laptops, downloaded a shitty recording and editing software, and recorded their most favourite game in the world, Minecraft. I'm saying, like, some of this story is based off fact.
Yeah, it's.
Hey, that's my regeneration potion, shouted Ozzy, as a player called Storm Gaming stole a regeneration
That's me.
potion from his chest. Yes, correct. Chegg couldn't help but laugh, as the thoughts of a little kid stealing Ozzy's items seemed to give him a stiffy. After hours of recording family-friendly PG clean content and editing their videos, the dumb fucks remembered that they actually have to make a YouTube channel first. Chegg thought of the first thing that came to his head, which was, for some unknown reason, when it hits the fan. It still remains a mystery to this day why he decided to call his channel that. Ozzy thought about...
Channel named after South Park.
Huh?
Channel named after the South Park episode, It Hits the Fan.
No it isn't. I genuinely just thought of that one day. I have no idea why. See? Some of this based off true story. This next bit maybe, I don't know. Ozzy thought about his name, what he was having sex with last night, and what he likes to do when he's not harassing women. Then the name Ozdog Games was born. Get it? The boys picked out some shitty profile pictures of memes that died out in 2008, and they uploaded their videos. Only thing left to do now was wait. Ozzy set off back home to his house, full of excitement and hope. He was rushing to get to bed until he stumbled across the local park. ... Okay, next chapter.
Arousing.
Okay, this is a really short chapter. This is a sex scene. I'd just like to point out.
Okay, I just saw one word, and I've just been thrown off the entire thing.
Tom is gonna set up his own live stream now. What a copycat. Anyway, next chapter. Wait, did you have any questions so far, or are we good?
Oh come on, no.
Okay.
Oh come on.
After hours at the park.
No, just carry on.
After hours at the park, Ozzy arrived back home at about 12:30 a.m. He got into bed and lied there for about 30 minutes. He
Found it. It's a green one.
He couldn't get to sleep. He was just too excited. He had to do something to contain his joy. Slowly, he started pulling down his boxers. He then wrapped two fingers firmly around his cock. He started pulling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The longer he was masturbating for, the faster and more aggressive he would tug. After 2 hours had passed, he realised he wasn't going to finish until he started thinking about something that would really turn him on. He started to think about the time he fucked a skeleton. The masturbation sped up. We know this. Some things are referenced in this. He then started to think about a girl he used to go out with that was 11 years old. The masturbation sped up. Also something we're referencing. Finally, he thought about Cheg's little brother, who was once famous for making a video called Table Tennis Tips for Girls.
Is that true?
What?
Is that true? Is that true?
What, the video, or him thinking about the little brother?
The video.
Yeah, he made a video on his channel called Table Tennis Tips for Girls. I'm gonna try and find that later. Anyway, there was an explosive shotgun blast, and his bed was covered in this thick white semen. Ozzy pulled back up his boxers and slipped back under his cum-covered duvet and fell fast asleep. End of chapter. Next chapter. This is quite a short story, but yeah. Okay, I've still not finished it yet. 10 million views. 10 goddamn million views. Wait, I'm gonna do that more enthusiastic voice. 10 million views! 10 goddamn million views! Chegg screamed in Ozzy's ear. It was 11 AM and they were both at Chegg's house, and they had just checked their view and subscription count. No fucking way have we got 10 million views and 5 million subscribers each, Ozzy screamed in disbelief. Chegg was actually 1 million subscribers in front of Ozzy, but he decided not to ruin his excitement. We have to make more now. We could become millionaires. From that point on, Ozzy and Chegg continued to make videos on Minecraft. Their subscriber count and total views grew incredibly. In just a week, Chegg managed to gain 20,395,654 subscribers and 217,489,573 total views. Ozzy managed to achieve 60,920,426 subscribers and 186,027,482 total views. They were both gaining more ad revenue than PewDiePie could even comprehend. When Keemstar and Scarce published a video talking about how rapidly they were growing, it became their most viewed video. Things were finally looking good for Chegg and Ozzy. The only downfall was they started to drift apart from one another. Next chapter.
The fame got to their heads then. Oh no. What's going to happen?
Okay, chapter 4, the breakup. It had been almost 2 weeks since Ozzy and Chegg both started up their channels, and they were still growing at a rapid rate. Chegg invited Ozzy over to his house, as he had some big news. "You'll never believe who private messaged me on Twitter," Chegg shouted at Ozzy. "Who?" Ozzy asked. "Pyrocynical. He said he wants me to record Dark Souls 3 with him." "Dark Souls?" Ozzy questioned. "But I thought we were Minecraft YouTubers. We were supposed to become Minecraft YouTubers together." Let's face it, Ozzy. Minecraft is a kid's game. We can play other games that are actually fun. Ozzy punched Chegg in the face and he fell to the floor. His nose was bleeding. "You might have given up on Minecraft, but I haven't," Ozzy said in an aggressive tone. "So I guess that settles it. We're done." Ozzy stormed out the house, slamming the door behind him. That's chapter 4.
This reminds me of those Zootopia pro-life comic things.
Oh god!
Okay.
I will survive.
Also,
Nick,
if there happens to be any new people in
We
this-
should
this
read that
thing-
out. We should read that out.
Why?
To this, we should.
Hang on, before I read this bit, if there happens to be any new people, if you subscribe, your name will pop up on my stream, and it's the first time I've done something like that, and it'll look cool, so subscribe.
The first word I saw was paedophiles.
I'm gonna
Well, alright
unsubscribe and resubscribe to Chegg.
Yeah,
I don't think it works like that, but you know what,
it
Mythbusters.
does now.
Okay, it was 6 AM the next day. Ozzy had made a Minecraft video a few hours after the fight with a girl he had a crush on at school called Jenny. Ozzy loaded up YouTube to see what DanTDM, his favourite YouTuber, had uploaded. Then something in the suggestion box caught the corner of his eye. It was the video by Keemstar, and the title read, "When it hits the fan and Ozdog Games fight?" He clicked on, waited for Keemstar's dumb 20-second intro to finish, then listened carefully to what it said. "So first off in the news, the rapidly growing YouTube sensations When It Hits the Fan and Ozdog Games had a fight. I know guys, pretty crazy, pretty insane. Guys, wow, what news? They may also be pedophiles." Also in the news, Ozzy stopped listening at that point as a notification on his phone distracted him. It was a message on Twitter from none other than Tobuscus. Ozzy couldn't believe his eyes. That's all I've read so far.
What? Tobuscus? Oh yeah, paedophile. Yeah. Okay. James, what are you doing?
I'm finishing my story.
The title in the background.
Yeah.
Should we move on to... Are you almost finished, James?
Hi, I'm James, and I'm writing a book.
James.
I want to read mine, so don't feel any of you can do it justice.
Yeah,
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 read it
yeah,
out,
Rob, that
please.
makes sense.
Okay, so you read that one, it's on my phone.
Wait, who's published it?
Who's got a quote? I want to bring it up for my streamers, my fellow when it's the fans.
I think James was, wasn't he?
James,
James,
send a
have you-
link to it.
Have you done? James, have you done it?
I'll put it up. I think I've published it, yeah, because I can go on it on my profile.
No, wait, it doesn't always do that. It's
Just check if it'll work.
Can you send a link? Anyone? Can anyone send a link?
yeah. Oh my god! Poor
I'm-
Judy!
I'm guessing that means that you found it.
Poor Dench! Oh my
Mate.
god!
I made that in Photoshop a minute ago.
It looks like Gollum! Master wants the precious. You must not give him the precious. But Master's my friend! I don't have
I
enough
might do
friends.
the rotisserie chicken's voice like that.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Guys, tell me what to read or whatever.
This is not funny. I'm honestly worried about you guys. Yeah, you probably should be. I mean, just look at that photo. Made by Steve
Oh, I can't see it.
Minecraft.
On the stream.
We worry ourselves.
Is it on? Is it on the live stream?
Yeah, it's on the live stream. Start reading it. In your own time.
Just find the photo real quick. I see. Finally, use my thumbnail.
Good, told you.
Despite not being very accurate. Oh lord.
Yeah.
Good luck on
Okay.
PUBG. At least you're not fun. I'm guessing you're playing on Xbox, which is a bit shit, but yeah, good luck, man. You've
More
got the
like
when it hits the
bad
fan.
luck.
You don't worry. You're a when it hits the fan, so you'll be okay.
Is that what you're gonna call your fans now? When it hits,
when
the,
it hits
fans?
the fans. I was thinking about it
Good.
seriously, but then I realised it's a bit shit.
It's very shit.
Yeah, it's like Jake Paulers and Logang. That was sort of the joke.
Why
Makes more
don't you
sense,
call them your little fans? But
That's
Tish,
just
two
gay.
puns in one. Thank you
It's
very
really
much.
gay.
Can you start reading?
That's the point. Wait,
Wait, am I reading mine?
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
wait.
reading yours.
You've got. Wait, I need to film monstrosity. Arousing.
So if my internet cuts that mood.
It's just how lifeless the eyes are. The fact that
Okay, start reading. Go.
Judy sat at the bus stop, staring out into the rain. The soggy streaks of soggy sky liquid soggily plummeted to the earth. An abrupt noise echoed from the wood. Wait, I didn't read the title in a dramatic voice. Can I do that real quick?
Okay, go.
Go on. Hang on.
Judy
wait,
Dent
wait,
from the
wait, wait,
rotisserie
wait,
tower.
wait, wait, the longer the note, the longer the dread.
Yeah, the one minute.
I lost my harmonica. Oh, I found it.
Okay, should I continue?
Okay, let's go.
stop
Stop playing that, or I'm not reading it.
Okay, come on, stop.
Okay.
Alright, come on. This is serious.
An abrupt noise echoed from the woods opposite, and a gaze drifted to the trees. Even in the darkness, you can make out its sinister figure, the figure of the monster that had haunted this town's inhabitants for decades. It appeared every 27 years and disappeared soon after, taking with it the lives of the small town citizens. Judy, however, was never taken, as her rap career had strengthened her, and she could resist the strange force of the beast. Because of this, the demon pestered her constantly, trying to catch her off guard. This time, it appeared as she truly feared the most: a rotisserie chicken. Upon noticing this, Judy's heartbeat quickened, and a cold shiver shook her bones. The hulking figure grew larger, its great shadow plunging the dimly lit street into darkness. The Sunday dinner delight finally stepped out of the forest, into the glare of the streetlight, which illuminated the chicken's tender, well-glazed meat. Its variety of seasonings cast a delicious smell that Judy could not resist. She leaned forward to take a bite. it would be a final meal. An ear-splitting screech and loud thud interrupted the quiet momentum. The loud honk of a council bus sounded out, a war cry against the night. The bus sent the great homunculus hurtling forward into a ditch, where it dissipated into a tasty gas. The creaky automatic door of the bus started open, and in the driver's seat, Judy saw a rather short man whose visage told a story of sorrow and YouTube fame. The name's when it hits the fan. Get in. Where are we going? Asked Judy. To end this. The mood on the bus went round and round. At each stop, a new YouTube sensation climbed aboard, bringing with them a lifetime of hardship caused by the beast, which would soon reach its end. Which would soon meet its end. Judy recognized many of these follow-on YouTube heroes. There was Storm Gaming, the master of cringe, and Jimbo Hardison, the absolute musical madman. Most importantly, there was Big Shaq, the one and only, surveyor of the source, protector of the perspiration ting, the man who could never be hot. As each new member entered the bus, her confidence grew. She now truly believed that the thing could be stopped. Eventually, the council bus skidded to a halt, and the ragtag team of heroes stepped out. Before them lay the beast's lair, the abandoned Tesco. Even when surrounded by the night's suffocating fog, the ancient building stood out, almost like a beacon or lighthouse, which would attract unwary prey to the beast's home. The group moved in uniform towards the door, and Judy planted a breaching charge on the tall glass doors that blocked their path. Looked like Judy's military training finally came in handy. As they entered the dimly lit building, a pungent smell hit their noses, and they became aware of a dripping sound. They all turned and surveyed the room to see where it was coming from. But their collective gazes fell on Storm Gaming, who was sneakily pissing himself in the corner. A thunderous wave of laughter echoed through the large Tesco building, and Storm Gaming began to cry. This moment of joyous camaraderie was cut short, however, by the blood-curdling cry of the beast itself. It came hurtling out of the DVD aisle, sending copies of shitty Adam Sandler movies flying across the room. This only angered Judy, as she loved Adam Sandler movies. With an ear-splitting war cry, she charged at the monster. With her excellent knowledge of WWE moves, she clotheslined the behemoth and laid the smackdown upon it by jumping off the tall rows of shelves. It looked as if she would win. In a panic, the delicious demon unleashed all its powers at once and turned the rest of the team into minions. From Despicable Me, of course, best movie ever.
Obviously.
Who immediately ran at Judy, yelling banana and racial slurs. In a swift move, Judy took them all down with a spinning kick she'd learned in advanced karate class. The minions all toppled to the floor, crying out in pain and pent-up rage against her faces. Judy turned to face the rotisserie chicken. It was finally time to end this. By the power of Hollywood, Judy screamed. I have the power! Whirlwind of debris flew up into the air, began to circle Judy as her transformation began. The beast looked on in horror, petrified, unable to move. Soon the soft sounds of guitar echoed through the superstore, and out of the raging tornado stepped Judi Dench's final form, Jack Black. He stood in the glimmering moonlight that drifted through the cracked roof of the Tesco, and the shiny beast which stood in the middle of the aisle stared him down before finally murmuring, I challenge you to a rock-off. Play the best song in the world, I'll eat your soul. Jack smiled and replied, okay. So he played the first song that came to his head, and it just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. It was like destiny. He looked into the beast's eyes, and needless to say, the beast was stunned. The chicken stepped back with its crunchy tail, and the beast was done. In its final moment it asked, be you an angel? And solemnly Jack replied, nay, I am but Dench.
I can't go over
Well, this is not-
the moon
this
on the
is,
bus went
this
round
is
and round.
actually, this is not actually
Yeah.
the greatest song in the world. This is
Yeah, that's my office note. It's just a tribute. I know half you don't get the reference to
But
Tenacious
now,
D song.
here's Wonderwall.
That's
I
what
got,
the
I got a
final
lot of the
thing is.
references in there.
Did you get the final reference, which was, about the song? Tribute by Tenacious D.
I didn't get that.
Yes.
I got the rest.
Okay, well. You
James,
should.
you
I
finish
did say
yours?
go listen to the song. It's a great song.
Wait, so what now? Have we done everyone's? Oh no, we haven't done James's.
Mine's the big classic.
Oh,
You
so
finish yours,
so yours is like the final one to end all the story to end all stories.
Yeah.
Well, really, mine was
James is
that's, we'll go with that.
We obviously we won't tell him.
Just need to do like one last paragraph for the epilogue. So Dom, keep your fans entertained.
You can tell there's
going
to be a divide in quality. Me and James's will be like very well written masterpieces, and
It will. I'm really excited for
Your
James.
two will
James
just-
I'm expecting good things from James. Alright, I'll be right back.
Mine
Entertain
does
my
get a bit
fans.
lazy towards the end, but
Well,
I sort of gave
the
up.
thing is, there's only 2 people watching, and I'm one of them.
Lovely. I'm sure most of the views will like be after the.
Yeah, the views will
I
be
do.
added up. So
how's it going?
Should have advertised it, you know.
I can't even see the chat, so I'm not.
how do you do, fellow fan hitters? There you go. You gotta call them fan hitters.
That is
No.
like 10 times worse.
Exactly.
It's fan abuse, man.
Hmm.
Whoa!
No, we need to go and play some music in the background. But
Sing as a Christmas song, Harry.
no, we need to play When It Hits the Fan Originals.
Like what? Oh yeah.
We should play Memes Ain't Dead.
no, like ones that
Before this is a holiday
Hey,
stream.
we're gonna do a version of Viva La Mima.
no.
Okay. If this is a Christian stream, it's very smooth.
Yeah, that's quite a foul language.
Yeah.
I used to make
Just a pause.
memes that rise when I gave the world. Every night I give up.
Wait, if my mic's got that bad of an echo, it should work. Right, let's myth bust this.
I can't hear a single echo.
Let's turn it up. Can you hear that?
Okay, yeah, I can actually.
Right, there we go.
It's copyright.
No, it's not. It's Tom's video and it's on this channel. So,
No, it's
hey,
copyright. When it hits the fan, we'll sue you.
copyrighted over. Yeah.
Here's a short musical interlude while Dom goes and gains weight.
Wait.
Oh, Harry, you know you said you were one of the viewers
Yeah.
on the other one?
Oh, wait. We need to introduce Bicknells.
No,
Oh,
don't.
we do.
I think we should.
Right,
Really?
from the start. If it loads, are you gonna load? Please load. Oh wait, no, I've got to go on Bandcamp, don't I?
Hello?
You should have advertised the
We haven't got any
stream.
viewers, it's just
I
me
did
and
on
Harry.
Snapchat.
You should have advertised it. Oh, okay.
We had half an
Well,
hour earlier.
Snapchat.
Really cared about you, so.
Okay, so James, you done? James?
No, right. Wait, there we go.
I switched to my Unreal.
Listen to some big
What?
Like
songs.
enemy.
Right, is this loud? Can you hear it now?
No, turn it up.
Guys, can you hear it?
James, you
Not
finished?
loud enough.
Alright.
Nearly.
Can we not sing some Christmas songs?
Wait, actually, something I can do while we're waiting
It's the
actually
most
is
wonderful time of the year.
I'm going to entertain my viewers by searching my brother's YouTube channel. If it will load.
Dom, you haven't got any viewers, it's just me and Harry. We are your only viewers.
Oh, okay. Can't remember what he called his channel. It might be his Xbox. Wait, hang on, it might be. Where's game?
When should I release Bicknells?
Preferably never.
Actually, hang on, I've got a better idea.
James, do I have your permission to release Bicknells? Onto.
Just give me credit for all the songs.
Yeah, sure. I'll just send the link to your
Well-
channel.
I say yeah, sure, because I did all of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So yeah, I agree
Why is it even
Right.
called Bicknells then?
because it's the song's about me.
Yeah, and it's Bicknell singing them.
It is. Yeah, this is me. Wait for it. Okay, wait.
Millions,
There we go.
millions, every day.
I can't find my video, my brother's
Text
video.
to speech.
Oh, well, what a shame. Me and James will be very disappointed in you.
Rip. Okay. Well, screw that idea then. James, you almost done?
Right, James, have you? I'm just gonna play Crash Bandicoot while I wait.
I am done.
Oh, for God's sake!
Okay.
I was supposed to
Sam,
Crash
send the link.
Bandicoot.
Well, you know.
You know what? No, I'm still gonna play Crash Bandicoot. You guys can be just noise in the background.
No, because you have to read, Harry.
I'm not reading.
Have to.
Dom said I was terrible. He hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you've only got a few lines, Harry.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll briefly look over my shoulder.
Jen, I think you should read your story, to be honest.
No,
Yeah.
read some of it.
No, come on. We've all more or less read out ours, apart from.
I've read
Dom
2, I'm not
wants to
reading it. But I've
I'll read some of it. Yeah, we're all going to take there's lots of chapters. We'll read like one chapter each.
yeah.
We're not
do
at
that.
school. No, it's just.
I don't mind.
Well, we're
doing
doing one chapter each.
that. How many
Who's
chapters
going to
are
start
there?
the one?
Oh no, my God! There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
All fairly short, though.
That picture. I just realised.
It's Austin.
Right, you know what? Should I just throw it? No, because Robbie can't even read them. So technically, it's just for free.
Rob, you've got to read your lines.
I can't.
Robbie, you can get it on your phone, you know.
Not make an account on that shite so they can send me emails.
I have to make an account.
Do.
It's fine. Right, who can do the gayest voice ever? Like, other than my normal one?
Bram.
No, anyone
I'd
is.
send it in the Skype so Rob can read along. I'm doing it.
Well, I'm playing Crash Bandicoot, so. Yeah, Robbie, you read the first one if James just sent it, or has he sent the entire thing? He sent the.
I'm sending it so Robbie can read his lines because he plays a major part.
Can Robbie read or not?
Do I?
No,
I can't read. I'm so sorry.
and I have.
Right,
Major,
but I can't read.
I have major difficulty reading, so.
Lines.
So,
Read
yeah.
one chapter each. That's
Nice.
it, and then we'll say our own lines. Yeah, apart from Robbie. Like James, you
For each.
want to say Robbie's because he can't read it, can he?
Send it. Oh, here we go.
But,
Oh,
but,
okay.
but I'm
Here it
playing
is.
Crash
Oh, maybe you
Bandicoot
can,
and I'm
okay.
against Ripper.
I've been playing Resident Evil 5 for the entire stream and I was able to read mine, Harry. That's not an excuse.
Okay.
Can if it.
Robbie, can you just make an account or like just?
I can see it in Skype chat.
I've got literally every chapter. Oh, fine, I'll do it. Don't read ahead. Don't read spoilers.
If anyone can help me defeat Ripperoo, then I will
Who's
gladly.
starting? Okay, James, you read the prologue. I'll read the first chapter.
Do you want-
I
Harry,
don't
the
think I should
second.
read the prologue. I think I should read the first chapter. That introduces my character.
Okay, then fine. I'll read the prologue.
Someone else.
I'll read the prologue. James reads first chapter. Harry reads third. Rob reads fourth. Yeah, and then we'll switch. Then back to where
Who's
it was.
gonna read Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I think Robbie can do the best Michael Jackson
Robbie
impression.
read Michael Jackson.
Sound like Eric Cartman.
Am I
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have to
actually-
read any really cringy shit?
No, you're just reading yourself and Michael Jackson.
Great.
Okay.
Alright.
Snow gently fell upon the quiet market town of Ingleton.
I haven't said it to Robbie yet.
Yeah.
Might as well read the prologue. There
Okay.
might be a gap between.
The snow gently
Oh,
fell upon the
shut
quiet market town of Ingleton, coating everything in a thick, white, creamy layer of joy. along a quiet bypass, the pristine snow was imprinted with small, almost inhuman-sized footprints. The footprints belonged to an unusually short man, an unusually short man who was incredibly skinny, an unusually short man who was incredibly skinny with skin as almost as white as the snow, an unusually short man who was incredibly skinny with skin almost as white as the snow, who bore a striking resemblance to Michael Jackson. But it couldn't be, right? The man carried a large sack over his shoulder, and a much smaller one inside his red jumpsuit, full of metal helmets. Wait, what? Oh, right, okay, full of metal helmets. He let out a quiet chuckle, suddenly leaping up on the rooftops with cat-like elegance, and disappearing down the chimney. Okay.
Is that the end of the first chapter?
That's the
I'll send
prologue.
that to Robbie.
Now it's a glove.
Yeah.
So you can start reading.
I'm sending it to Robbie.
Is Robbie
Wait, I
reading
thought I
this?
was doing just my lines of Michael Jackson.
doing your lines of Michael Jackson, yeah, I'm just sending you the whole story so you can read along.
You've already put it in the chat. I'm reading it now.
Yeah, alright. The next day, Jimbo Hardizzle was a gamer. An average gamer isn't important. What was important is that he was a slightly busy boy who was getting ready for another stimulating day of school. As he got dressed, he checked his phone.
Hang on, wait. Can you just
Seeing
stop
here
there?
it's-
Like, your mic's not great. Like, I can barely hear that. Like, I doubt my stream's
Yeah,
able
it's
to.
cutting out. I read a little bit ahead in that. I know there's a little funny bit. Can't miss
Is
it.
there any, like, if
Oh,
you, like,
yeah.
put your mic close to your mouth or something, or speak up?
It wasn't even plugged in.
Oh, that might explain it.
Is that better?
That's much better.
Yeah, a lot better.
Alright. Jimbo Hardizzle was a gamer. An average gamer. But that isn't important. What is important is that he was a slightly pudgy boy who was getting ready for another stimulating day of school. As he got dressed, he checked his phone, seeing he received a picture from his good friend Ozdog. "Oh boy," Jimbo exclaimed, joy on his face. He opened the image, and surprise, surprise, it was another picture of Ozdog's dong. Jimbo quickly closed the image and tried to get the horrific and fairly small image he saw. He sure hoped it was for one of his 11-year-old sex slaves, not him. Jimbo headed downstairs to leave, but couldn't help but hear his parents overhear his parents talking about something about a neighbour's child leaving the house in the middle of the night. He wasn't surprised. Inkleton was a cesspool of crime, and at any point, at any time of day, upon looking out the window, you could expect to see an orgy or a drug deal, or both occurring at the same time with the same people, no matter what age you were. The kid probably just went out to school. He grabbed his bag and headed out the door, and proceeded to slip over on the front step of his house, and fell headfirst into a large pile of snow. "Shit," he muttered, standing up and brushing himself off. As he did, he noticed something hanging off a tree branch. He reached up and pulled it down. It was a white, sparkly glove. "Huh," he shrugged, pocketing it and not thinking much of it. He headed towards school. Okay, Harry, you read the next chapter.
Oh, here we go. So, you're taking the piss, aren't you?
Stop being a pussy.
No.
Oh, Christ. Right. How Michael Jackson Stole Christmas. The lads. Right, here we go, lads. At lunchtime, Jimbo met up with his friends Storm, Rob, and Ozdog. I've just realised one person's missing. Rest in peace when it hits the fan.
No.
He's there. Keep
Oh.
reading.
Okay, indeed I will. They were all friends he had What the fuck? They were all the friends he had. Oh. Apart from when it hits the fan. Oh, there you go. He got expelled from school for attempting to set up a drug trade ring in the school sports shed.
I'm allowing that.
Hello
I guess the
there,
way it's the
lads.
fan seal of approval.
Hello there, lads.
Jimbo smirked, knowingly walking into Storm with I can't fucking
Exciting.
reciting. There we go. Another one of his homoerotic fanfictions. Fucking hell. This time it seemed to be about himself and when it hits the fan.
It's you, Harry.
Oh god. I'm not gay! I
You
just
made
like the
that
way
though.
it feels as it goes through my asshole. Oh hey Jimbo! Storm quickly stopped in the middle of his sentence. Ozdog and Rob looked relieved for the sudden interruption.
Robbie.
Hey, Jimbo. Hey, Peter.
For speaking that voice.
Rob replied, turning to him.
Robbie.
Before Storm began talking about that gay shit, we were talking about all those kids I'm missing last night.
What do you mean?
Jimbo asked, a little confused. He wondered if it had to do with what his parents were talking about this morning.
Who's going to do Austin?
Oh, you know,
Oh, okay.
all those who just got up and wandered out of their houses.
Ozdog replied, surprised that Jimbo didn't know. Who's this?
It's Robbie.
Robbie.
I'm not reading anymore. I said don't include me. I'm not reading this stupid shit. I ain't. I'll do Michael Jackson, but that's it.
Someone else read Robbie then.
Most of them.
Dom,
have been
you do an
found.
impression of Robbie.
Okay. Most of them has been found. You want you? Okay. Okay. I'll do something else. Can I do Adam Sandler for Robbie?
Yes, Robert
Yeah.
Adam Sandler. There you go. Come on.
Most of them haven't been found. The ones who were the ones who were found with weird ass metal helmets on and had amnesia or something. I hear that at the scene of every crime, there's a copy of Michael Jackson's poorly received 1995 album. I don't know what I said. HI story?
History.
Oh,
History.
I just realised I'm a retard. Okay.
History.
Rob, I did.
Maybe it's just someone who accidentally bought a copy of it as a Christmas present for someone they despise, but got sent all the copies the warehouse had because they didn't want it. And the kids that are going missing aren't related to it.
Jimbo mused.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Thinking it over. Suddenly he remembered the glove he found this morning.
Hey lads, speaking of Michael Jackson, check out this glove I found this morning.
Jimbo reached into his pocket and pulled the glove out.
Looks just like Michael Jackson's, right?
He smirked, waving it in front of them.
Harry?
Oh.
Meow.
Ozdog murmured.
I wonder if that was the same one he used to diddle kids.
It's not like Ned Flanders. Dom.
Oh wait.
I
Dom
doubt
is-
it.
Robbie.
He probably got
Rob
buried
replied.
while wearing it.
Probably fake. Storm shrugged.
Cavalry's
Little did the boys know, as they spoke, they were being watched from the distance.
Flipping dirty.
How dumb it
Oh, wait, can we get Big Boss involved?
No.
Can we?
Oh,
No.
he can replace Robbie.
You
No.
can't.
No. No.
Oh wait, this is where Michael
I'm
Jackson
to-
comes in. Oh, this is a plot twist.
Boss can be Michael Jackson.
No, Robbie's
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Big Boss is going to be Robbie.
come on. I'm waiting on a response here.
It's even online. That's really beautiful. Don't play Christmas song.
Oh
Christmas
my
song.
god, you've literally sent every single one of these.
Are you gonna continue reading?
I think that was meant to be Jingle Bells.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
play the harmonica.
You don't need to know how to play it, you just need to know how to blow into things.
You hold it. Hold it a fingering.
Okay, carry on reading then.
Wait, who's reading it now? Because it's one each.
I'm reading, but he needs to
Oh wait, we can get Boss. Come on, Boss. Boss.
Alex isn't reading
Oh.
this. Robbie, you're supposed to read this.
No, he's got to be here for moral support.
We're in spots.
You meant to read that.
What?
Is that Boss?
Yeah.
Oh!
Robbie, read your line.
Reading stories in a fanfic.
So I'm not reading this shit.
Welcome to When It Hits
Oh,
the
said you're
Fan.
reading
Jackson,
Michael
that's it. This isn't him.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It says it's his line.
No, this is the description of his lair.
No,
I
it's
already did the
not.
line.
The first fucking 4 words.
I already did the line.
Do it again. I don't know.
So wait, is
This is meant to be a stream, everybody. Come on.
Yeah, do it again.
yeah, look at it. It's just a cavalcade of bullshit.
Robbie.
I
Robbie.
already read the line.
Just do the line.
Flipping dirty.
So quiet.
Wait,
Michael
where even are
Jackson's
we?
like-
Are we at the start of the next chapter?
Yes.
Start chapter 4.
Kicking his pointy boot against the floor of his huge subterranean lair, causing an echoing noise which filled the chamber. Ever since his death, he had been residing underneath the Ingleton National Michael Jackson Museum, living in a bunker 2,000 miles beneath the ground. Okay, Robbie.
Those ignorant kids. Stealing my glove, making my plans. Thought they knew what I hadn't stuff for them. Come on now.
Michael crossed the huge room to a massive pile of mind control helmets. He picked 4 out, 1 for each boy.
I'll be next. They don't even see it coming. Come on now.
He turned to his huge computer setup. He took a seat, cracked his knuckles, then logged in. He loaded up a Roblox and joined an online server. 2 hours in his playtime, he came across another player who began destroying his house. That user was called When It Hits the Fan. Hey, oh wait, no, it's you.
Hey, don't do that.
Michael quickly typed.
You're mean.
When It Hits the Fan didn't listen and continued to grief him. Oh wait, shit, yeah. Michael turned his computer off, stood up, and turned to the pile again, taking another helmet and adding it to the others right now to deal with those. That's you.
No, that's Robbie.
Yeah, man, that's Robbie.
Right, now time to deal with the little boy.
Harry should read this next chapter.
Yeah.
Robbie, you need to make 3 sounds in this one.
I'm getting my body's getting all emotional from this. I've just realised something. Like at the top, you can just see the brief nose of the picture.
Oh god.
And like tiny part of the eye.
What is the picture?
Go to the start of the book.
On prologue.
Oh god.
It's like a tiny one.
I fear no man, but that thing scares me.
Who's reading?
Wait, what is that from?
It's important.
I think Harry, you should read
Yeah,
Is
I
this Harry's
should
origin
read this
story?
one.
No, it's his encounter with Michael. It's like it. They all have an encounter with him.
Oh. Oh yeah, so I have mine on Roblox. Okay.
Oh god, I
If
see
we
it.
wrote it. No, this is all this is. This is if we wrote it.
Yeah.
Wait, does it involve the same thing as the original It book? Does it have a sex scene? Or a gag
Yes,
or whatever?
nearly.
Oh God.
Good enough for me.
Right.
I've seen-
Here we go, diddly dee. When he returned home from school, Storm rushed upstairs into his Minecraft-themed bedroom. He powered up his creeper-coloured PC and began playing Minecraft. He loved Minecraft. It was the main passion of his life. He had been playing for around 4 hours when he noticed something strange in his game. Multiple times he thought he had heard footsteps behind him, and all of those times there had been nothing there. He could have sworn that multiple times he saw a
Silhouette.
silhouette on distant mountains. It had been shining a silvery colour. Fucking hell. But he had dismissed it, as it had probably just been Herobrine. Scroll down a little bit. There we go.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Which one of you actually wrote this?
Me.
James.
Oh, okay. I was
should've
going to say,
mine.
because if Harry wrote this, you're
Great.
really bad at reading your own writing, aren't you?
Go watch the last bit of the stream, you know.
Yeah, that's I fucking can't stop reading. A little while later, he decided it was time for a cheeky wank. He's- So I'm just sitting there thinking, you know what? Fuck this. Right. He installed the Minecraft sex mod and went back into his game. He was quite surprised to see me. Oh, he's quite surprised to see Michael Jackson had joined.
Wait, his game or his wanking session?
Screen. Oh wait, I've got to do my voice.
Yeah.
Right, I was kind of a pre-pubescent 7-year-old, wasn't I?
You don't have to try to do that voice.
Yeah, I guess so. Must just be a glitch. Storm shrugged. He spawned in a Minecraft anime girl, damn fucking straight, and began having pretend Minecraft sex with her. Suddenly, he felt a presence behind him. Behind his Minecraft character. Apologies. He turned away from the girl and saw that a Minecraft character with a skin that looked like Michael Jackson standing there. Hey! Storm exclaimed. This is a private game. He hit the character, it dying from one hit. Must have just been an NPC. Okay. No. Wait, are these Michael Jackson lines at the end?
The ones in bold are.
What are they in bold?
For emphasis.
why not?
He went back to doing the Minecraft. But just as he began jerking his ding-a-ling again, a loud sound tore its way out to the speakers.
Simone!
Okay. As this happened, Michael Jackson's gaunt, no, pale face flashed upon the screen. Storm let out a high-pitched, girlish scream and tried to shut down the PC, but it wouldn't work. More sounds kept coming out. And
Ow. Ow.
That's voice of Michael Jackson.
Ow!
There we go. Ow.
ow!
Ow!
More images of Michael Jackson flashed on the screen. Storm could have sworn he could see the face levitating the monitor.
Leaving you
Oh,
out.
leave-
Oh my god.
I
Why is he
don't think
reading?
said levitating.
Are you sure you're the
You're a
age you
literate
are?
cretin.
Yeah, fucking hell. Entering the real world. Pale hands coming out to grab him frantically. Storm unplugged the monitor and tossed it out the window. Okay. The sound stopped as it hit the ground. Storm wiped his brow. I do not have a monobrow. It's too simple brow.
That doesn't even mean monobrow.
I know, but still, it simplifies it.
It does not.
Brow is singular.
Harry, keep reading.
Brow is that
And then
big
went back
chunk
to
of
tossing off.
thing you have on your
Brow
forehead.
is singular.
I think that was a good chapter.
Brows. with
Oh,
a
I
F.
had my own encounter. I thought Roblox.
Brow
had an
means
encounter.
forehead.
We all
you
have our own
idiots.
encounters,
Do you want me
apart
to?
from Robbie.
Wow, I just read the first line. Okay, dick. Have you not been clean for months now? Right. So do you want me to read this part and then you read the next?
Yeah.
one? Okay. When It's the Fan had always been a massive druggie. He came out of the womb, chuffing on a fat blood. and now, 12 years later, he found himself standing on a street corner, chuffing on yet another fat blunt while waiting for his contract. He had been waiting for a
wait,
little...
hold on. He went from going from Roblox to chuffing fat blunt. Are you honestly sure about this?
Why do you think I was playing Roblox? Okay.
Oh.
He had been waiting for a little over what he expected now, and was beginning to get a little pissed. As he took his phone out of his pocket, he thought he could hear a childish giggle behind us. Behind us? Does that make sense?
Oh, I was meant to say behind him.
Spinning on his
Behind
heels,
the
he
multiple-
turned to face a dark alleyway. He thought he could make out a pale face. Dave? Who's Dave?
Harry,
Dave?
stop.
When it's the fan called, expecting it was his contract fucking with him. As he did,
Compact.
he heard the giggle again and saw the face retreat into the shadows. Come on, man, this isn't funny, he called once again, walking into the alleyway, doing his best to follow the moonlight
Two
reflecting on the snow,
I wrote this on one again.
guiding him in his way. He was a confirmed Catholic after all. He continued walking until he spotted something glistening in the moonlight. He picked it up, brushing the snow off it. To his surprise and delight, it was a huge bag of weed. Wow, mental, when it's the fan said, taking a puff of the blunt he had in his mouth at the moment. He wasn't sure if it was the drugs or his imagination, but the plastic of the carrier bag seemed to begin twisting and contorting, forming something that began to look like a face, a very familiar face. A face which began speaking.
Robbie?
Come with me when he's a fan. You can make the world a better place. Just take a look at yourself and take that change.
When it's the fan dropped the bag out of shock, out of shock of hearing a voice right behind him. He slowly turned and found himself face to face with a pale, gaunt-looking man. He took a step back. It couldn't be.
Somehow.
The man screeched before taking up sprinting when it hits the fan. He used the power of his weed-infused lungs to go a little faster. He kept running until he couldn't no more. He ended up on the main street of Inkleton, still fairly dark. He turned to see that there were two sets of footsteps where he came up until where he stopped. He lit up another fat blunt and headed home.
Who's going to read the next one?
Well, everyone kind of hates my reading, so.
It's your turn, James, anyway.
Alright. The next day,
Yeah.
Rob wasn't at school with the others, with no real explanation. Storm, Ozdog, and Jimbo were a little concerned, but those concerns were put aside when their good friend and gamer girl, Jenny, came over.
Oh god.
Who's going to do Jenny?
Did you two do it? I've just
I'm
read the
not-
line.
I'm not going to do it.
Fine, hold on. Let me. Right, so where are we?
Storm,
First,
is this story you published last night about me again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I told you to stop writing fan fictions about me.
Jenny frowned, clearly very annoyed at Storm.
Sorry.
Storm replied, blushing a deep shade of red, then doing a gay-sounding animation. Everyone shook their heads in disappointment. Hey lads, since we have tomorrow afternoon off, why don't we go around Rob's and see what's up with him? Jimbo asked. Everyone agreed, and they decided to meet at Rob's for 3 p.m. Austin would have to wait outside, of course, since Rob's parents got that restraining order which didn't allow him in the house. They went their separate ways, heading home.
Why didn't you invite me, assholes?
Because
You were too busy chasing plastic bags.
Someone read Austin. I think, Dom, you should read Austin's.
Okay. Ozdog was running home from school because he was a fit lad, but also ate a lot of food like a fat shit, like the fat shit he is. So he needed to stay fit somehow. As he ran through the populated streets of Inkleton, he took a shortcut through an alleyway. He was stopped in his tracks by a bright neon sign. Hot and sexy 11-year-olds inside. The sign read, with an arrow pointing to an doorway. Ozdog couldn't resist.
What? I've messed this up so much.
Yeah. Ozdog couldn't resist and stepped inside, not thinking about the dangers at all. He was greeted by an empty room, and he and his cock was disappointed. He turned to leave, but heard a giggle from behind him. As he turned, he saw a door that hadn't been there before. He quickly ran over and opened it, being greeted with a long hallway. He sprinted down the dimly lit hallway, which seemed to go on forever. He didn't even have time to react as the hallway quickly ended, Michael Jackson standing there, grinning like a maniac. Ozdog ran straight into him. He tried to scramble back, and Michael Jackson slowly staggered towards him. Suddenly, he backed into the end of the corridor, much sooner than he had thought. It was slowly shrinking. Michael was now inches away.
Ooh, I'll read the next chapter.
Oh, you guys kind of didn't like my reading, so...
You can read the one after this. It's mainly speaking.
You've changed up the script a bit in this.
Yeah, but he's doing it so you actually know who's talking, so...
Yeah, it's on Discord.
Oh, okay, so now it's
I'd
got
forget
script.
what I like.
The news that famous Peter Ozdog Games had disappeared from Inkleton spread like wildfire. People were relieved but also scared. Another child missing, without any traces of evidence left behind to show where he could have gone. When it hits the fan, hopped on Discord and tried to get in contact with the other lads.
Wait a minute, how can a child be a pedophile? Is that possible?
It's Austin, just don't ask.
He
Well,
prays,
yeah,
he
okay.
prays
I
upon the
definitely know it's
newborn.
possible with Austin, but
Right. Dom.
Prays upon the newborn.
Boy cunts, Mega Pedo has disappeared.
Are you sure he's not just chasing kids again?
Nah, all the kids are safe, innit?
I think we need to go to Rob's to make sure he's okay too. We said we were going to yesterday.
Yeah, maybe he knows something.
And he's more likely to tell you to let us in without Ozdog in it.
With that, all the boys logged off their computers and headed to meet at Rob's house.
There was no in it in
I
there.
know, I'm trying to act like a child.
Harry,
my voice
you're
now.
reading this one. It's mainly speaking anyway.
Who says what hairs? Right, whatever. Within half an hour, after Jimbo had time for a nap, the three boys were outside Rob's house. Jimbo stepped forward and rang the doorbell. After a couple of minutes of constantly ringing it, fucking what happened to my voice then? Rob answered the door, his arm in a cast.
Who's going to read Robbie now?
Oh, hey, guys.
Rob said, looking at the three lads standing on his doorstep.
You should probably come in. Ozdog isn't there, right?
The three funny boys entered the house and headed up to Rob's room with him. Oh, it's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, he's not. That's what we needed to talk to you about, Storm said grimly.
But first, what happened to you?
Jimbo asked, taking a seat on Rob's bed.
Oh, it's kind of stupid.
Rob said, quietly looking down to the floor.
I was walking home when I tripped.
You tripped, really? Is that all?
Just FYI, that wouldn't happen in real life. I have excellent coordination.
You've been having your calcium.
No, I guess explain.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the shop now.
I have plenty of calcium.
You
When it
tripped,
hits the
really?
fan,
Is that all?
When it hit the fan said, and then interrogating tone in his voice.
Okay, fine. Something chased me.
Rob said, looking relieved to have it off his chest. There we go. Fucking mine's too dark.
I know it sounds stupid, but it looked exactly like Michael Jackson.
I saw it too.
When it hits, the fan said quickly.
It's quietly.
Quietly.
It
I'm
spoke to
reading
me.
ahead.
It told me to come with it. It chased me around town.
I saw it as well. I was playing Minecraft and it appeared in my game. And I tried to come. What?
Tried to come. I tried to come through the monitor.
It tried to come through my monitor. Storm admitted, fear shaking his voice.
I haven't seen it.
Jimbo said, his face turning pale.
But what if whatever it is took Ozdog and all the missing kids?
Makes sense.
When it hit, the fan nodded.
It did look like Michael Jackson.
It can't have been though. He's been dead for years.
Jimbo said, though he didn't believe it himself.
No one is going to believe us.
Rob said,
We have to do this ourselves.
do what? It's not like we can stop him. Storm said, scared.
Why not?
When it hits, the fan said,
We need to believe. So, what if we're just kids? We're kids who can find the power in ourselves to defeat this creature that is stealing our friends.
There was silence for a few seconds.
That was so gay.
Jimbo said, the others nodded in agreement.
Whatever.
When it hits, the fan shrugged.
We're meeting tonight at midnight.
Where?
Rob asked.
The Ingleton National Michael Jackson Museum. Fuck me. So that's like the well, isn't it? In
Yeah.
Yeah.
the well house.
Is anyone
Oh, that's a
actually
short one.
watching this other than us?
Who cares?
Oh,
I think
I've got like
Alex, have you got it on in the background?
yeah, I've got it on the background.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at it to try and see it
Why
where we
can't I
are.
read these ones? 4 lines.
Read them, then I'll read my encounter next.
Wait, who's reading this one?
Harry.
For God's sake. I'm trying to eat an M&M here. Just leave it there.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
go ahead, Alex.
Let boss have a say in something.
Here, yes, and I'll show off my terrible reading skills. At dead on midnight, the 4 boys were outside the museum. Getting in was easy. It wasn't even locked,
Guess no one actually cares about it.
Jimbo said, stepping in. There was MJ.
Memorabilia.
Memorabilia all over the roofs of the museum.
I think we should split up for clues. Fucking hell, is this Scooby-Doo?
Yes. Storm suggested looking around the large room. They all split up and looked around for a way to find Michael.
This is where you can tell I started rushing because I had to finish in time.
Right, James, come on. See, look, why is your encounters just nothing?
The Michael's costumes. Dressed on many mannequins. Looked around, he could have sworn he heard a voice behind him.
James, your
Mike's a bit bad.
mic's a bit, yeah.
Right,
Sorry. my bad.
James
Jimbo
just
said-
comment in the chat.
Jimbo stepped into a room full of Michael's costumes, dressed on many mannequins. As he looked around, he could have sworn he heard a voice behind him. He turned to face a mannequin wearing the Thriller outfit. Suddenly, the mannequin came alive and thrust a fist against the glass, breaking it. All the mannequins were breaking out, slowly staggering towards him. Jimbo stepped back until he hit the wall of the room. Suddenly, the floor gave way under him. In a split seconds, he was still upright. He saw the mannequins suddenly end back in the glass cases, nothing broken. This was all he saw before he plunged into darkness.
Wait, so is this like a Stranger Things type?
No, it's going down the well.
Oh,
It's going on the room a bit.
You can tell where it's all been stolen material.
yeah. Stephen King
It's meant-
have your
meant to be.
ass.
Yeah, you can see in your story where it was all stolen material too. Isn't that right? Storm.
The first line is really weird. I put only the sea a massive slide going straight down. That should be like only seeing a massive slide. Whoever's reading this one.
M&M.
I'll have tea, please. No thanks.
The boys ran into the room
Coming right up.
where they had heard
Sorry.
Jimbo's screams. Wait, what
Just
did it
say,
say? They,
No thanks.
They only see a massive
Stop your mic or something.
you only see a massive slide going straight down.
I don't know. Billy.
Harry?
Oh. Did he go down there?
Stormast, peering down the massive hole.
You see?
I think so.
Rob said, worried.
I think we need to what? I think we need.
I think we need to too.
Oh.
I think we need to too. When it, when his the fan lit up a joint and went head first down the slide.
I can't say that, it's not Christian.
Just say
This is a Christian stream.
Good lord! I can't say that either.
Did you just take the Lord's name in vain?
Golly gosh!
Storm
My
said.
goodness.
They heard the thump as one is the fan landed, but no response. Harry?
Oh, I guess we should follow.
Rob said, looking down. They both went down and landed on a large trampoline, straight in front of Michael Jackson, holding Jimbo up by his neck. Hey, pedo! When it's a thing called out. Let our mean boy go. Michael dropped Jimbo as he scrambled away
This
to
is
the other
taken
lads.
straight from the second part of it.
What?
I can
This
tell.
next bit where he transforms is taken straight from the second part of it.
Ah.
Does he dance?
He let out a guttural shriek?
Guttural.
Guttural shriek as he dropped to his knees. His body began twisting and contorting, a look of agony across his face. His body began expanding, tearing through his clothing, as little black hairs began growing on his pale skin. Sharp tendrils tore through his sides, beginning to form extra legs along his sides. 8 of them. Stood before them was half MJ, half Spider, and it looked pissed.
What?
Harry. I'll read this one, actually. Michael threw his head back and began scuttling towards the boys, his huge spider legs scratching against the metal floor.
What the flub?
When it hit, the fan cried out, running out of the way, attempting to avoid Spider Jackson. The boys tried to find a way to defeat him. There was no way to take him down one-on-one. Jimbo suddenly had an idea. Lead him in front of the pile, Jimbo yelled out, sprinting towards a huge pile of the metal mind control helmets. He began climbing them, while the other lads led him over to the pile. Storm tried to seduce the giant monster, which he completely ignored, going after one of his fan instead. Jimbo climbed to the top of the tower. Hey, Michael, Jimbo called. Blinded by his rage, Michael tore towards the pile of helmets, running straight into it. The poor Chinese craftsmanship caused the edges to be so sharp that they began slicing the spider's limbs off. He cried out in pain, white blood spurting all over the land. That sounds really bad now. It didn't sound bad.
Why? Why white though? You could have had many different colours.
Spiders have white blood. The spider's body fell to the ground, writhing in pain as it slowly shrank back to being a man.
Lads, look!
Storm said, pointing up. Floating in the air were all the missing kids. At the front, Ozdog Games. He landed slowly on the floor, and his eyes slowly opened.
Who's
That was Dom who was reading.
Lads, you saved me!
It sounds like he's got hit in the head. Half his face is
Ozdog
caved in.
exclaimed happily.
We sure did, mate.
When it hits, the fan smiled.
Now let's get out of here.
The lads all left the chamber. I think Harry should read this.
Lost.
Right, here we go then. Well, have I got any lines in this? Just, yes I do, okay.
Oh god.
This is what I was talking about.
Well, I'm not even looking, I'm
I'd
just
better
like...
be more dramatic than this, but I guess.
It was really rushed. I might actually go back and rewrite it, then do like a video where I read it out and like make it proper good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that on my story.
we should remix the channel. Let's just like one upload a month, we'll be alright.
Yeah, alright.
You got to record everybody's like lines. To
Well, that's what I was
perfection.
talking about, making like fan fiction, making a channone where we
No, I can do
I
like
didn't make a film out of it.
I could do like a really bad animation of this. Just like I need to just get our lines and it's done.
Alright, Harry, read.
No.
Right. After a few minutes, it was clear the boys were lost in the museum.
Shit, which way was
Christian.
Goodness me, which way was it?
There we go.
it? Golly.
Jimbo
what
asked, looking around, confused.
Harry.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember.
Rob said.
Do not sound like that.
I don't even remember. Wah.
Better.
Well,
Oh,
yes, sir.
flub. We'll never get out.
When it hits, the fan cried out, "Wait, boys! I've read it! I know what to do!" Storm exclaimed. He began rapidly undressing, much to the horror of the other lads, then quickly ran away, leaving Storm furiously wanking in the museum. Oh god, they found the way out 5 minutes later.
The boys managed to escape, thankfully, leaving Storm behind. That was no great loss. They all went on and lived their lives relatively normally. 5 years later, a sewage pipe outside town. Storm tore his way through a wall of mess, his face bloodied and covered in dirt. He was out for revenge and nothing was going to stop him.
Oh, that's a good place to leave it on. But I reckon like improve the later ones like a bit more, and then that'd be incredible. That'd be a 10 out of 10 story.
Well, that's the end of the When It Hits the Fan Christmas live stream.
Yeah, Christmas. Woo.
That was kind of bad.
We wish you a happy Hanukkah. We wish you a happy Hanukkah. We wish you a happy Hanukkah. And
Who can it be
happy Mazel
Wait.
Tov.
Not in it yet. Where's my melodica?
We might be able to do a New Year's live stream, maybe.
Wait.
You know, like, it's fucking
Started
poo in your
channel
little.
trailer. That's gonna be out as soon as I finished it.
And the Bicknell's album.
You guys seem to hate my commentaries,
made
so
by
I'm gonna do a
Jimbo
video about
Hardistle.
hate on my channel. That's gonna be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Commentary is shite.
And thanks to Jimbo Hardistle for making Bicknells, which will be soon released whenever I get
Everyone
it.
say a famous YouTuber.
Wait, is this an
5
album or a
times.
song?
Daddy's Cummies.
Yeah, why did you put that in chat?
What a way to end it.
What is that? Is that like a harmonica or something?
Thanks for watching.
Hold on a minute, can I just, like, question something? The picture at the start of the story, right? It honestly looks like some sort of sea monster.
It's Austin. That's so mean.
I'm gonna save
I
that.
know it's Austin, I can tell. No matter what you do to Austin's face, you can always tell that it's him.
Okay, that's the end
What
of
you
the
do to
stream.
Austin,
Thanks
he
a lot
always
for
looks
watching.
like a
Now
sea
fuck off.
monster.